the first day, we found a car. On the second, we found 2 generators and Farmer Frank here, and we actually started building a farm. This is the story of Dale, you guys, a protagonist with all negative traits who's making the best of it in a world gone bonkers. My name is Drunkonlife, and I'm your host, and this is Project Zomboid. We are taking it low and slow this series. Low and slow. Gonna let the zombie apocalypse percolate around us while we find all the essentials by grabbing the low-hanging fruit on the edges of the city. Kind of like what I've always suggest beginner Project Zomboid players to do. Nothing good's in the city. It's kind of like, you know, I'm sure you've heard your mama say, nothing good happens after midnight, right? Well, nothing good happens in Project Zomboid in the city. You might find stuff, but you might get murdered too. We don't want to get murdered just yet, especially considering the Dale here is all negative traits. We are unlucky, but somehow we've managed to get lucky. I don't know what that means. Today we are headed to the warehouses right beyond the army barracks. We still need a screwdriver, a saw, and perhaps a sledgehammer. We need them all, a screwdriver and saw for building, and a sledgehammer to knock out the stairs. We need that sledgehammer especially to protect ourselves against potential raiders. It probably won't come before the helicopter, which is it's always at the forefront of my mind, but it's going to eventually come. It's day 4, which means we skipped a day, but day 3 was eventful in a loot kind of way. Yesterday, Dale and Farmer Frank returned to the farmer's market, where we essentially emptied the market of all its perishables, all its possibilities. There was nary a sprig of asparagus left after we got through with the place. We also looted a few houses to the north right before the barracks. It was a late start. Dale had slept in that day, so pretty much the day kind of came and went. But we now have a freezer full of fruits and vegetables, and I almost forgot. The next morning, we woke up early and grabbed that freezer at the gas station as well, so we could keep all of our fruits and vegetables frozen. Feels good. So we are headed to the warehouses to find, I don't know, maybe a screwdriver, maybe a saw, maybe a sledgehammer, some nails, you know, that kind of stuff. I know a lot of you guys had mentioned how lucky my unlucky character is, how lucky Dale here is, but, you know, it's true. We found a car right out the gate and a couple generators. So we have infinite gas, which means unless a helicopter comes at night and we sleep through it, we'll most likely be able to outlast it just by getting in our car and driving around. Here, I'm going to give him some food. Hello there. Here's some food. I know some of you guys had mentioned that they have a lunchbox, but they sure do whine a lot about being hungry and whatnot. All right, here's our first warehouse. We're going to open that door up so he doesn't just bang on it. Ah, hello there. There's a new one. Oh, Farmer Frank being melodramatic again. There's hundreds of them. No, Frank, there's just one. And we took care of her. Haven't had any issues with survivors just yet either. We haven't had a problem with food. Food and gas and a car. Those are usually my top 3 things. But usually I'm finding other things too. What we struggled with is the lack of weapons and tools. For example, Dale is not good with many things, but what he is good with is aiming and reloading. I could get all the low tech on this and craft a bow, but the problem is I don't have a saw just yet. Need a saw for that. Another box of nails. Go ahead and grab that. Aluminum pipe, a box of nails, and a monkey wrench. I'm grabbing these, like the aluminum. Oh, it's raining now. Doggone it. Aluminum pipe and the monkey wrench, just in case Dale's or Frank's weapon breaks. We're just going to start collecting weapons for our survivor here. Another box of nails, copper pipe, soldier gun. Don't need any of that. Lots of hammers. Just need a screwdriver. Come on, baby. There's an axe. Okay. So we have an axe. So we could possibly go to the police station. Up to this point, we couldn't go to the police station for weapons because I needed an axe to break down that door. But, yeah. I'm going to go aluminum bat. I'm going to get heavy here in a second. I essentially can't do as much because unlucky really means less of a chance for those items in these loot containers as well as on the zombies. Lug wrench. Should I grab it? Yeah, go ahead and grab it. Once I get a jack, that will be able to remove tires. That's good. I think I have a wrench already. Can't remember if I picked one up or not. Welding rods, we'll go ahead and grab that. Just grab all this stuff. All the stuff that isn't like mid-game hydrocraft. Go up here. Razor wire. Small electric parts. So electronic parts, we'll have to keep note of that because eventually our generator will need them for repairs. Let's grab that lighter. He is a smoker. So this good start has kind of afforded me less contact with things that want to kill me. But in the big picture, in the big grand scheme of sort of way, I'm still really struggling. Not struggling with food, or a place to lay my tired head, or even, a car to drive around, because we have like 3 now. But everything else, there's just not a lot of stuff. I'm still walking around with a steak knife, Lots of hammers. My goodness. Super glue. Grab that. We'll go ahead and grab that box of hot glue sticks because if we can find a hot glue gun, we'll be able to repair stuff with it. This will be a boon. Nothing like a hot glue stick gun to do things with. It doesn't look like much of anything else. A push broom is a weapon. Didn't sound like a very good weapon. All right, so I also heard you guys in the comments had mentioned that toy wagon. To be real honest, I didn't even realize, whenever I see toy, I just naturally assume that it's not good for anything other than entertainment. That's actually a really good tip. I don't even know if Ghoul knows that the toy wagon can hold so much. And you can also, man, it is raining. Is there anything in here? Let's try to open it up. You can actually use one-bladed weapons with it. Can't do that with any of the other wagons. That's really good. Might be just wasting my time here. 10:20 in the morning. No, there's some stuff here. We're gonna go look at the stuff, but not before I open the door for Farmer Frank. Gotta let him in, otherwise he'll break out that window. Another hammer. Jesus. Another push broom, wash bottle. Canteen, we'll go ahead and grab that. 2 canteens and a belt, and we can have a pretty nice water receptacle. Nothing there. Now, after we search this, if we have time, we're going to go back to the army barracks. We might look at, there's another side road that I did not go on. I would grab that double head wrench, but I think we have a wrench. Don't really need it. Just kind of take notes for that. Probably should take that rope, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, my kingdom for a screwdriver or a saw. Box of rubber bands, binoculars. I could grab that shovel, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a slower series. I'm going to actually take you guys with me as much as I can. I know up to this point, I've kind of been real hesitant to do things like, when I'm crafting and stuff, as well as looting, to take you guys along for the ride, the long journey, because it's kind of hard to, make this stuff kind of interesting, I guess. A box of nails, lots of nails. So if I can find a saw, I can make a bow. If I can make a bow, then I can make arrows. Arrows, basically for every rag and 1 nail and 1 sturdy stick, you get 3 arrows. So technically with a box of 100 nails, you could actually get 300 arrows. Pretty nice. There's another box of hot glue sticks. Haven't found a hot glue gun yet. I wonder how rare that is. Should I grab that medium battery? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I don't know what it's good for. Might be good for like a flashlight should we find one. Nothing in there. Oh, these things are all empty. Like I said, the sledgehammer would be nice. I've been trying to think of a way to keep my survivors out of like the top floor of something. Have them guard the safe house so that when raiders come, they're the first ones to get janked. See if there's anything in here. Maybe a garbage bag. I am going to need something with water. Can I do anything with this small bag with trash? Let's grab it. Let's see. Can I, like, take the trash out? It's in my... It's not in my inventory. Yeah, I don't see it. Not in the... It's in my secondary, but not in the inventory, so I can't do anything with it. Let's go ahead and drop it. Don't need it. Locked. Locked. Let's get Frank back here. Man, it's gotten really dark. This is a storm. Somebody there. Maybe he'll deal with that. I'll come around here. Nope, maybe he'll come with me instead. Open this window. Here we go. Yep, Farm Frank's going to deal with it. That's fine. There you go. You can come in if you want. There's nothing in there, Frank. I don't think. Oh, man. Wow, it's really dark. This is it's actually noon. Look how dark it is. Got one more, and then we'll head to the army barracks. I think we have time. That just opened right up. Nothing in there. Okay. Looks pretty empty. I found a box cutter. Got a box cutter and a steak knife to protect myself with. Come with me. Yeah, so I want to try to make my safe house safer. Not so much for zombies. I'm not real concerned about knocking out the first floor stairs. For zombies, as much as I am worried about the survivors. Because survivors can open the doors. They can come in. They can help themselves to my food. They can do all sorts of stuff. One option would be for me to maybe build a wall all the way around. And then have a staircase on the inside that allows me to go up and then rappel down. And just keep some of these survivors like Farmer Frank in there doing what he does. So that way there's no way in for these raiders. That's one option. Obviously, the other option is just to tear out the stairs and... wow, it's so dark in here. There we go. Come on. God bless, I can barely see. Let's remove this broken glass so we don't get cut. Yeah, and just keep all the essentials upstairs. Now, I don't know if that means that they'll just hang out and wait for me to come down or not. You'd think after a while they'd get bored and move on. Go ahead and smash that. Remove this. I think I've already tried to open all these windows and doors. Yeah, there's nothing here. Got a couple more down here. Someone had mentioned a medical bay in this area. I'm not sure if there is one. I don't remember there being one, but someone had mentioned, I think Rasan had mentioned it. I'm going to have to look. Oh, that toy wagon, too. I'm going to have to look in the first episode and see where exactly it's located, because I can't remember. Maybe it was the second episode. But I do remember seeing it, and it's such a great tip. Anything that Feeble Dale here can do to help alleviate his feebleness would be a good thing. Nothing there. Oh, this is going to give me a big fat 0, I think. Go to the back of these. I was hoping to find something. Maybe a backpack. In all those warehouses, nary a screwdriver or a saw. That's where it's going to be hard for me. A little bit damp. Break out this window. Oh no, already been there. What about this one? Already been there. There's one right here. Clear out the glass. Move on in. Camping pack. Well, we'll just equip that in secondary. Not gonna do much for us. Is there one more, I think, up here? God bless, it's dark. Could probably use a light right now, like some sort of flashlight. Wow. There's literally nothing in any of these barracks. It's unlucky for you. Very unlucky. What is this? I can't get in there. Should I? Yeah, let's go ahead and smash this and see what we can find here. Remove the broken glass. Wow. Ah. Get a little bit too comfortable there. There's a key. I might open up all the doors. Let's see if there's anything in here. I don't want to open those doors. A bath towel we'll go ahead and grab because I'm not a survivalist. But really nothing. A box of tissues, I could get it if I ever got sick. So I don't know if you guys have watched the Thursdoid or not. I'm a big fan. I wait for it every Thursday to see where they are in their progress of build 41, and it's looking pretty damn good, man. It's looking pretty smoking hot. Let's get Frank in here. Come on, Frank. All right, nothing in here. Is that a generator? I think that's a generator right there. Huh. Well, we don't need one, so we need it here. Need the shampoo. Wash towel and wash tub. Huh. Well, so you can wash the towel with shampoo. Isn't that interesting? All right. One last one and then we're out. Yeah, so build 41, it looks like it's going to be coming pretty soon. I know Geronimo had mentioned that it'll probably be months, but it's got me on the edge of my seat, you know, and I know Ghoul is like kind of like been wondering what he's going to do as far as starting a new series or whatnot. It's hard for us as like YouTubers to start new series when we know that, or we feel like things are on the, just right on the wings. So we're going to follow Dale until, this will probably be the last series before build 41. When it does come, it'll end abruptly as I'm using I will back up my save. And from what I can tell, reading through the Project Zomboid Reddit, they're saying that it's going to be, that it's not going to be compatible. It's going to break your game completely. So, Dale will be done unless something major happens. Probably, this will be the last one towards build 41. I'm kind of hoping for it. I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of hoping for it. Why did I do that? I'm hoping for build 41 quicker, sooner than later. Can't wait for it. It looks beautiful. I'll leave a link down there for those of you that don't watch the Thursdoids. Here comes somebody. Why does she want to come to me? It's probably some conspicuous, right? Well, I guess I'll come through too. Didn't hurt you, I guess it won't hurt me. Gotta use generators. We already got that book. Nail gun I don't really need. Nothing. 1,500 hours. With the darkness out here, it might as well be like 2,000 hours. Pretty freaking dark. Alright, come on. I need you to ice skate your way over into the passenger side. Is there anything up here? I thought somebody said a medical bay was down here. Was it in the base? It doesn't look like it. It looks like this is the ending. Alright, back it up. Jesus, it's dark. Yes, I'll leave that Thursdoid link. For those of you that want to see the progress and what's to come. Man, it looks good. It looks like it's going to wreck me. The first few series might be really short because, well, it looks like combat has changed quite a bit. Now, I've heard that they are keeping the one-shot kills, which are good for me because that's what I do. But I don't know how they're going to do it. There's a couple more houses. It's like army houses, maybe. We got a whole plethora of them. Let's go ahead and go in here and see what this is. It's raining. Better get inside. Frank. Come on, get off of Frank. And stop being so OCD, man. Oh. He's still going at it. Frank's just trying to get inside. Can we climb through? Hope so. There we go. Come on in, Frank. Bandaging left forearm. Well, we'll hope it's not a bite. I might have to check him out here in a few. Tell him to loot stuff. Let's see. Go find food. There you go. I don't know if he's hungry or not, but he's taking the chips from the container. I think that might be the only thing in there. All this darkness is making me tired. All-purpose cleaner, electric toothbrush, nothing we can use. Goes bad when we go to the next house. Ah, there's Samantha. I'm gonna ignore her. I just don't really want all that many survivors. That's the problem. Now, we have to worry about her potentially attacking us if she happens to be staying here. Let's see if she does it. Okay, she's not doing it. Okay, that's good. Sometimes these survivors get all funny about you taking their food. Looks like an empty house. Not too concerned about going into the bathroom or the bedrooms. Probably should be because I'm still looking for packs, but this is probably going to be empty all the way around. It is. We got one, maybe two houses, and then we can be done. It's 16:30. We'll get through day 4 somewhat unscathed, unless, of course, Farmer Frank here has been bitten due to a bug. Let's go ahead and drop this. That might lower my weight a little bit. Yeah. Fairly heavy load. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. Big house. Must be like a general's house or something. Sure nothing's coming. Don't see anything. All right. That's Catherine's house, probably. Well, I hope the raiders don't get you, Catherine. Let's go in here. Maybe there might be a screwdriver in here. It's just a bathroom. Or maybe it was like a utility closet of some sort. Here. Yes, I haven't really gotten too far along. I'm day 4, and usually nothing. Usually there is. I've read some books, have weapons. I can just essentially kind of rock and roll through the looting process. But this, where I have been lucky in some regards, I haven't been that lucky in others. There's nothing in there either, and I've been staying up so late, I haven't had a chance to actually read. And I don't want to burn daylight reading skill books, especially when I'm not ready to use them yet. Let's see if there's anything in here. Yeah, she's probably looted this entire thing. These super survivors can loot food. Among other things, they loot food and weapons. Which means when you're in town, it's kind of a race to get to there. Now, I know somebody had mentioned in the comments about waiting it out on the city. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way here. Like when you're outside of the cells that are loaded in or spawned in, it's kind of like setting fire to zombies. Once you leave the area, it freezes it for the time being. Is there another house here? There's a couple. We'll check here for screwdrivers and saws. So it's the same. It's the same kind of mechanics. Potato seed packet. Let's go ahead and grab that for Farmer Frank. So all that action that was happening at the Savior's camp in that construction area is gonna like restart all over again when I pass by. And it won't finish until they're all dead. And I'm in that same area in the loading screen. So the problem with that is that, of course, when I go back in town looking for weapons, I'm still competing for resources with these survivors that are either hostile or not hostile. It doesn't really even matter. My goodness, is it dark. Might as well be nighttime. It's 1,800 hours, which puts it at what, like, I don't know, 6? Man. All right, well, I'm going to go up this road right up here and to see if there's anything else. And if there's not, I guess we'll call it a day. Day 4 is almost in the books. We survived for 4 days, which is good. Very good. At least I have. I don't know about Farmer Frank. I need to really check his stuff. Check and make sure he was scratched and not bitten. He'll start giving me saying things like I'm not feeling so well, though. Little hints and tips. Things that will allow me to kind of gather all sorts of hints about whether he's going to survive or not. Yeah, there's nothing there. All right, well, I think I'm done here. My name's Drunkonlife. I do Project Zomboid videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is the story of Dale. We're going to carry on with Dale until we can finally figure out, until build 41, really. Unless, of course, we die. Playing all negative traits. If you enjoy Project Zomboid and you like watching Let's Plays, you can always subscribe to my channel. I do Project Zomboid videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also have been trying to get stream on Twitch fairly regularly, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. It's been a struggle. I got day stuff going on, but you can always follow me there too. It'll alert you when I'm live. That's twitch.tv/drunkonlife. I also do Twitter, twitter.com/drunkonlife. You can do a search for Drunkonlife. You'll find me. I'm everywhere. You can also, if you enjoy Project Zomboid playing multiplayer, you can join my Project Zomboid private server by clicking on the link in the Discord below. It's in the description. The Discord link in the description below. That's what I'm trying to say. At any rate, made it to 4. Here's to 5. I don't know what we're going to do next. We do have an axe. We might go up to the police station and try to wreak some havoc in the next video. We might go south, too, because I want to see what else is around us. Or we might just kind of go up and try to take out as many zombies in the northern part of that little farming area right next to us to try to alleviate the potential for the helicopter attack, which is coming. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You'll have a super day, super rest of your day, or super rest of your night, whatever time you're watching me. I appreciate y'all. See ya.